What's up, demons and demonettes? Tis I, Traxi Demon and today we are talking a Ravaged realm. But before we get into it, as always, toss a like and subscribe down below. So today we are going to cover the current squad, the Aurora squad. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a look at two squads. And kind of some subs that you can run. The damage seems to be about the same for me. I got a 132. So as you can see, we're running on the back end isn't going to change. It's just the front end might change a little bit because there's some subs you can run. Obviously, I got my highest score with Muriel, so I'll probably just be running it with Muriel. Let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the formation. So we have a Illusion Freyasto in front, a real Freyasto here on Sonya. Then we have Muriel, Harak, and Lucius. On the back end, we are going to have Corn, Sinbad, and Hugin. This isn't going to change, but if for some reason you swapped off and don't have a Corn built anymore, you could sub in Lucius here because you can sub in Faye on the other side. So we're going to take a look at the other formation that's very similar. So if you don't have Muriel built, and you can sub in your Merrily, and if you don't have a Lucius built and you have Faye built, you can sub in Faye. They're kind of subs for each other. Again, I didn't see the damage or really different too much. It's just that you're going to have more RNG with the Merrily comp than with the Muriel comp, just because of RNG. Now, if you don't have Harak, right? So we don't have Harak. You can substitute in a Cassidy, and then run it like, or you could run something like this, right?
This is for research.
And then we could drop that. We could put Faye in, whichever you have. It's pretty flexible. Again, you could probably run Muriel here as well with Merrily. And that's again if you don't have Harak built up. Heroes we're not going to be using. We're not going to be using Cryonaya, Vala, Luca, any of these heroes are really, right? There's a lot of heroes that we just don't use for bossing. Cryonaya sadly doesn't get used here. I guess the eat thing just doesn't work. Plus we have a lot of options for boss killers that work really well for light bearers, especially with the addition of the Muriel Enhanced Force. So again, if you don't have your Muriel but with Enhanced Force, then you can run your Merrily. The Merrily comp might actually be better because again of a crit range. So yeah, so that's it for that. And then we'll just go ahead and we will go in here and we will take a look at the charms. So the easiest way to do that is we just go to overview. Or we'll just change this to all, and then we'll go to a light bearer. Right, so we have Arcane on Sonya, running Insight on Corrin, Quickening on Sinbad, the Quickening, or this is Gale, not Quickening, then Quickening on Merrily, Blasting on Hugin. Don't really have a set for Lucius, not too worried there. If you run Cassidy, run a Mystic. With Muriel, I'm running a Sork. And then Faye would probably just be something like Arcane or Leaf. For Lucius, you could just run, I don't know, Leaf. I'm not too worried in that regards. As for Harak, ooh, I have Balance here. We probably want to run Butcher instead. I don't know why I defaulted back to that. That's weird. And then a Sork on Freyasto. So yeah, you probably want to run a Butcher there on Harak. I think I just switched it off for a Dream Realm and never switched it back. So here we go. So we did that. So what we could do, since we swapped that back in, we can just go back to a Ravaged realm. And then we can we'll just retest the Merrily comp. I'm going to use that. Again, it's got Merrily, and anything with Merrily is going to be crit heavy. And anything with, again, Harak is like crit on top of crit. So see, we did worse. So it's that crit on top of crit on top of crit. So it may be that balance is just better. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Good luck on your posters for this boss, and I will catch you later. Bye!